This video is just gonna be a little update on the Pac-Man 3D uh, game I'm making. Right off the bat, you'll probably notice everything looks neon. The way I did this was I deleted everything that resembled light in the scene, and I added emission to the material that basically makes it glow, as you can see here. I basically added that to literally everything in the scene just to give it a neon look and make it feel a lot better, more like the original game. So the next thing I can show you is the animations. So you can see the animations on these guys over here. I added animations to make it feel a little more like it had life in it, I guess, because before they kind of just turned around and looked at you and slid towards you. Even during the game, they move around and they float like that. You see them flying around. The next thing I guess I could show you is the power pellets. Now, they're not really that good yet because they have a lot of issues. As you can see, he's coming from me. If I hit the power pellet, they'll turn around and then their model will change and they'll start running and then you can eat them. Next pretty obvious thing you probably have already noticed is the points thing here. Um, I basically just made it. I googled what Pacman point values were for the pellets and the super pellets and the ghosts, and I just put them into the game, and they add up. So the way they work is in the uh, for the pellets, there's scripts for pellet scores and stuff, and what it basically does is it checks if the player hits the pellet, and then it adds up the points integer in the other script I have called the score manager. This is basically all that there is to the score manager. So what the other scripts do is they basically just uh, plus this number up by however many, and then on the update it just basically displays the whatever the integer says here, whatever that is, and then I'm trying to save points and load them, but that still needs to be fixed a little bit. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part or most interesting part. Um, so as most of you know who've played Pac-Man, in level 256, only half the level will load. Well, I tried to make that into this game as well. So basically, in this game manager, there's the script, the game manager, to basically control all the movement and all the pellets and the level tracking. So what I did for this to make it switch over to level 256 is I basically just in the game manager had the level set under here, and if the number is 256, the entire level will the current level you're on will be destroyed, but will instantly be replaced by another prefab I've created, which is pretty interesting. You can see basically everything, and it looks pretty cool, almost exactly like the original game, except in 3D. So this is the prefabs it loads with. This is the level 256. It's basically just the same level as you play on in the beginning, except the mesh renderer for this side is just off on the. You can only see one half. The collision's still on, as you can see from all the green boxes and stuff. And then here we got the normal level, but that doesn't have any glitches on it. So I'm not sure if I showed this off in my last video, but the pellets, when they're all gone, are just recreated, and then it'll up the level in the game manager and also up the ghost speed by a few. I think in the previous video I said something about each ghost has a different speed. Well, now they all have the same speed, and the more levels you get, the more faster they'll get. Except I'm thinking about capping their speed out because if they go too fast, they sometimes get a bit weird. So if we just keep word to the leading lanes. You can see them getting slightly more and more faster. In fact, I think you can even check what speed they're on. Yeah, this was started out at 5, so it increased like 6.2 basically. And then you could see the level also increased a little bit.